When it comes to chipping around the green, there is three key things that I like to think about before every chip shot. It's your pace, the elevation and the spin. Let's look a little bit deeper into what that means and how, by thinking these thoughts, it could help you with your short game. Let's get into it. So let's think about it. Pace, elevation and spin. The easiest way to change those three variables is by changing club. So I'm thinking between the difference of a 7-iron and a 60 degree, two of the four clubs that I've got here. The pace required to hit a 7-iron chip is far less than the pace required to hit a 60 degree chip shot. However, the elevation and the spin will be far greater with the 60 degree than that of the 7-iron. I know this sounds simple, but it's very overlooked by a lot of golfers. So let's start with the 60 degree first. We've got about a 10-15 yard chip shot here. We've got a little bit of fringe to get over, although I'm going to probably pitch it into the fringe and let it trickle on. Pace. So pace is, for me, dictated by the length of backswing. I wouldn't necessarily recommend anyone to increase the pace and keep the length the same with these four clubs. That probably won't work. You'll see a lot of missed strikes. So pace dictated by the length of backswing. So out of these four clubs here, I've got 60, 54, 9-iron, 7-iron. The longest backswing is going to be with the 60. Now, a couple of key features as well is I want you to maintain a really light grip pressure, and I also want you to keep a good tempo in that stroke. We don't want to see it really quick and really jabby. If we are to maintain a good pace with this club, we will see quite a lot of elevation as there is 60 degrees of loft, so account for that. When we're thinking about our landing zones, our landing zone with this compared to the 7-iron is obviously going to be closer to the hole. And then when we're thinking about spin, you need to factor in golf ball you're using, friction that you're able to create due to wedges, ground conditions, all that cool stuff. Here I've got relatively new grooves, very soft cover on my golf ball, which will aid in spin. I've got the Bridgestone BXS, but our ground conditions are extremely firm here, so I'm not banking on much spin whatsoever. When compared to the other clubs that I'm using though, I will be able to pitch this a little bit further, so let's give it a go. Okay, so quite a nice shot there, nice crisp strike, quite a lot of height. Needed a little bit more pace than I would do with these clubs. Got the elevation, got a little bit of spin, which helped it pull up a little bit quicker, and we're about 3 or 4 foot away. Let's move to the 54. So we're changing pace by changing the length of our swing. Elevation's obviously going to be a little bit lower because we've got 6 degrees less loft, and spin's also going to be a little bit less due to the loft as well. So again, another chip shot. I would like to think that if that first ball weren't there, that second one would have gone in. Next, we're going to look at a 9-iron, which is this one. Pace, again, slightly less, elevation a little bit lower, spin a little bit less. So every time with these four clubs, our landing spot is becoming slightly and slightly further back. Let's give the 9-iron a go. Again, controlling my speed by that length of swing. Bit fiery that time, so I could have judged that one a little bit better. Could have took a little bit of speed out. And finally, we're going to go with the 7-iron. So again, lessening that pace of that stroke because we've got less loft, which means less elevation, less spin. Landing zone, I'm going to guess only about 4 or 5 foot in front of my golf ball. Let's see how close we can get this one. Close, best one out of the 4 that. So, 3 key things to think about when you're chipping: pace, elevation and spin. If you've liked this video, please leave it a like, share it around, share it to someone that you might think find this video useful. Subscribe if you've not done so already. And until next time, thanks for watching. Cheers.